It's nap time.
Yeah, you've heard it. It's nap time. And this time we're gonna play Destiny Fails Us a New Life. I'm not really sure if I'm ready for this game. Anyways, we from the nap, our Discord server, the link is down in the description, I've chosen a random number again from our list of games that come from the Itch.io Racial Justice bundle package thing. We started out with about 700 games. I believe there's more than 1,500 assets in there right now. They're not all games, but I'm pretty sure that if I say 1,000 of them are games, I might be really close. So we got a shit ton to do, and this time Destiny Fails Us a New Life. It looks like a visual novel. Let's see the options. What can we do there? There's some display things. We got some open dyslexic. Yeah, you know what? I'm not dyslexic, because if life gives you melons, you might be dyslexic. Oh yes. Black and white. I think I prefer the pink. It's gonna take a long time now, probably. Restart the game even. Well, okay, it had to restart the game, but I'm gonna hop in. I'm gonna stay with the black and white then. I'm a man. What's wrong? Idril. Hi there, my name is Idril Ar'Feinel. Feinel. And I'm the main character of Destiny Fails Us. Use the left mouse button to continue. While you play through the game, you'll be playing from my point of view. All of the narration is explained as it would be in my inner thoughts. Alright. Right now I'm here to give you tips on how to play the game. Do I need tips? I'm about to bring a menu up on your screen. Each option will have recommendations for whether you should play the tutorial or not, based off how much experience you have with these games. How much experience can you get with games like this? It's like choose an answer and that's it. The options will also tell you whether it is a short or long tutorial. I highly recommend following our recommendations. I would say I recommend it. My god, this is going to be one of those. What tutorial would you like to play? No way! Alright then, in case you want to play through it later, you can start a tutorial when you aren't currently in-game from the help menu. Duly noted. I hope you enjoy the world of Destiny Fails Us. Stay awesome. My pen scribbled across the paper as I tried to focus on our project. I was still in disbelief. Vincent was sitting next to me. Vincent, who was wearing a t-shirt that says, "I'm awesome." He was in my room. I was stealing occasional glances in his direction. He smiled as he researched our topic. I really wanted to say something to him, but I could feel my face turn red at the thought. I'm already feeling uneasy. Hey Idril, is something on your mind? Why are you feeling uneasy, Poofy? Because this is sugary, sweet dating nonsense bullshit. It never happens in real life. It's like the teen series you have on television where everything is his life is so difficult, but I like him so much and he drama. So yeah. Oh, I know. Well, what I mean is, he had the nicest smile. He was staring at me, patiently waiting for my answer. I am currently waiting for him to turn into a vampire so they can have glittery sex. So they can have glittery sex. What do you think of this sentence? I think it looks fine, but you might want to include... Really? What do you think of this sentence? That's the best thing I could think of. And if you move that sentence down, I think it will flow better. Oh yeah, that does sound better. I should have been paying more attention to what he was saying just a bit ago. Vincent noticed my hesitation, and with a smile, he explained it one more time. Huh? Sorry about that. I was on edge, studying side by side like this just felt so intimate. And this is exactly what I mean. They are studying. I mean, she clearly has a crush on him, but I'm also pretty sure that she's drooping down there. It's no problem. Our eyes locked for a moment. He gave me a sincere smile and turned back to his laptop screen. I wanted to stare into his eyes just a little longer. I'm really happy we could study together. The words were out of my mouth before I even realized it. So am I. It's been a long time since we hung out, just the two of us. He didn't seem to notice how embarrassed I felt at my own nervous outburst. He turned back to the screen and continued reading. And I noticed it was starting to get late. I stretched my arms into the air and let out a loud yawn. Yeah, so did I. That's freaking contagious. Whoops. My pen fell through my fingers and rolled underneath my chair. We both reached for it. Are their hands touching? Our faces came close together. I could feel the warmth of his breath. Does it smell like onions? My pen. Pen, pineapple, apple pen. Yeah, I was just... I'll get it. And? Oh my god. We leaned forward, our lips met. Something is vibrating. So what happened? Did they have the coochie coochie? I want to know now. Prologue, first kiss. She just had it. And now she's in her jammies. The loud ringtone jolted me awake. Oh, she was dreaming. Everything was hazy without my glasses. Sitting up in bed, I looked around for a moment to get my bearings. The irises on my dresser were wilted again. I must have forgotten to water them last night. My dirty clothes were piled up in the corner. I should probably pick them up. Idril, if you don't get up, you'll be late for school. I know, I'm getting up. I stood up too fast and my head started to spin. Visions of last night flooded into my memory. Wait, was it real or wasn't it real? Suddenly I could feel his lips against mine, so it was real. Wait, did Vincent kiss me last night or was it just a dream? That's what I was asking. Also, do you hear the bell? It's the ice cream truck. I grabbed my glasses from my computer desk. I opened my diary to find the entry from last night. I can't believe it, my first kiss popped out of me from the page. It wasn't just a dream. It was real. Why are there strawberries everywhere, by the way? Idril, hurry up. I'm coming. I threw all of my stuff into my backpack and ran downstairs. Dad was standing in the kitchen, buttering a piece of toast. Lunch money's on the table. Mom's upset, so you best skedaddle before she gets out of the bathroom. Thanks for the heads up. I need to practice my skedaddling anyway. I gave Dad a quick hug before grabbing my lunch money. Love ya. Have a good day at school. Love you too. I grabbed my umbrella and hurried out of the door. I'm sorry, that's still a contagious yawn. I just thought about it and immediately a yawn appeared. And I'm pretty sure that all of you are yawning right now too. I spotted Lily running to catch up with me and felt a wave of relief. If she was here, then I wasn't as late as I thought I was. Hey, Idril. Lily had been my best friend since kindergarten. In the last few years, she had become popular with a group of high school boys who were constantly pining over her. But that hadn't changed our friendship. Even with her crazy workload and her ever-rising fame, she was always there for me when I needed her. She was lively as she slid up beside me, but I could tell something was bothering her. Oh boy, do I have a story for you. What happened? It's embarrassing, so promise you won't tell anyone. You know you can trust me. Yeah, I know. Lily looked away for a moment. Is it that bad? Well, Samson came over last night for the biology project, right? Well, I was taking a shower when he got to my house. I wanted to look good, even if it was just for Samson. Then my mom gave him the wrong directions to my room. Oh, no, she didn't. She did, and then somehow Samson found his way into the bathroom. My mom still hasn't found the time to put in the lock on the bathroom door, right? Did you hear me say the? It says the. So I said the. You were still in the shower though, like the curtains were drawn and he didn't see anything. I was getting out of the shower. Oh no. I know it's awful, I just... my life's over now. Did you see everything? Uh-huh. Everything. So, she saw your ding-along? That's terrible. What did you do? I was so embarrassed that I locked myself in my room for most of the night. I heard him apologizing through the door for a while. He left eventually. I'm sorry, Lily. I don't know what to say. We didn't even start the project. This just sucks. Well, if it makes you feel any better, Vincent and I didn't finish our project either. They landed in between the sheets. Oh, really? Why is that? Well, we sort of kissed. I mean, I dropped my pen on the floor and we both reached for it at the same time. And it just kinda happened. So what happened? Give me all the details. There's not really much to say. Oh my god. I can feel my brain melting and leaving my body. Does this mean you two are finally going out? I'm not sure. We didn't talk about it. Ooh, steamy. Go on. This was getting embarrassing. Lily was going to keep pushing for details. So yeah, basically, we are the nerdy, twerky, whatever kind of girl, and our friend Lily is the slut. Anyway, enough about me. What are you going to do about Samson? I don't know. I'll come up with something later, but for now, can we just forget it ever happens? Sure. Hey Lily, isn't that Alaska? Alaska was kneeling behind the mailbox watching a couple college students walk by. Alaska and I had been friends since the beginning of high school. She had always been energetic, so she's the ADD one. Recently, she developed a huge crush on this one college student, Alexander. She had even changed her normal path to school just so she could get a glimpse of him. She has a girlfriend? Oh, he has a girlfriend. Oh my god, chill out. This can't be happening. Oh my. I know people like that. I don't believe it. This was the first time she had seen him with another girl. Wait, are you okay? Are they ex for... What is this? I did not see that at all. Okay. Hey, are you okay? Am I okay? I'm a huge red flag. Do I look like I'm okay? Alaska had never actually spoken to Alexander before, but she always acted as if she knew him personally. She is crazy. She's a red flag. That's a bullet that you want to dodge. Alexander has a girlfriend. So what? How can he have a girlfriend? Because you are crazy. I'm not surprised he has a girlfriend. He's in college, right? He's pretty handsome. If you're into the mysterious type of guy, he probably has all kinds of women chasing after him. What do you mean by that? Well, how is he supposed to know who you are? Like, you still haven't talked to him, right? You just follow him around like some stalker. You're right. He doesn't know who I am, but he will. Oh my god. Oh god, here we go again. She's insane. I will confess my love and we will be together. He will love me and I will be his girlfriend. She needs to be locked up. It's not even cute. This behavior, for those I mean, I know I'm not the kind of type that likes the dating simulator love story. I don't even know how you call this genre, but it's not me because it's usually too sweet and too teeny. But this behavior, what Alaska is showing, that's psychotic. It's not cute. It's not quirky. Don't even come to me and say it's quirky. It's like she has an attitude. This is not having an attitude. This is psychopathic behavior. Your plan is to show up randomly and confess your love to him. You can't just chase him down and make him love you. Yes, I can. It'll be romantic. I don't think it works like that. I don't care. I'll make it work. Even the friends of her are... My God, you just go to freak him out. Whatever, you guys don't understand how I feel. You're insane. He's my hero. He's going to teleport me to a world that doesn't suck so much. Alaska soaked off, muttering something under her breath. And now we're at school. Lily and I ignored Alaska's moping and continued walking to school. We usually met Atali on our way, but this time we didn't see her. I wonder if she left school earlier today. I couldn't remember a day where Atali wasn't at school. She spent most of her time at school, keeping up a perfect GPA and participating in multiple clubs. She even managed the boys' basketball team on top of it all. I did not have a conversation option to choose yet. Yeah, maybe she got here early to work on something. I don't know. We are inside now. Well, let's go open the doors for us and we walked inside. Oh, there's Atali. Great. So the crew is all together now. Atali was holding a locker open. She was looking at me like she wanted to step in and close the door behind her. Atali, I thought we would meet up with you on the way here. Oh, hello. She closed the locker door and smiled at us. Normally, Atali was a very cheerful person, but despite her smile, she seemed upset. Hey, are you alright? Yeah, I'm okay. I've known Atali for a long time, and it was obvious there was something wrong, but I didn't want to push it. Shall we head to class? Yeah. Maybe I should talk to her about it later. Down the hallway was a boy in our class named Samson. I've known him since grade school, but we didn't talk much. He always had a crush on Lily, and now he has seen her naked, but has never had the courage to say something about it. He has seen her naked. Samson and I have biology together. Just yesterday, Mr. Burton assigned groups for a 2-person project. Mr. Burton normally puts close friends together for projects. Somehow, Samson managed to rep Vincent for Lily as his project partner. It was the first move I'd ever seen him make on Lily. He stepped out in front of the 4 of us as we started to pass him. There was a determined look in his eyes. Lily, I need to talk to you. Lily avoided eye contact and tried to walk past him. He stood in her way, attempting to block her. Lily, please listen to me. She forced him aside and sprinted down the hallway. Lily, don't ignore me. We need to talk about this. La 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 la, I can't hear you. Lily covered her ears, yelling and running out of sight. She was so determined to not talk to Samson. I don't know what you're talking about. Atali and Alaska chased after her, desperately trying to keep up. Jeez. I'm such an idiot. I felt bad for Samson. His intentions seemed nice, but after what happened last night at Lily's house... Lily, just give me a chance to explain. Samson looks really upset. What should I do? Stay with Samson. Hey Samson, are you okay? Seriously, that one? Yes, that one. All I wanted was to spend some time with her. I didn't mean to screw things up like this. Well, she's probably just embarrassed about what happened. I wouldn't take it too seriously. Wait, she told you what happened? Whoops, I promised Lily that I wouldn't say anything. Nope, she didn't say anything to me. Oh my God, she did tell you. At this rate, everyone's going to hear about it. I'm going to be the laughingstock of the school. Why? You saw her naked. No, you're not. It'll be fine. Will you keep it a secret? Of course. Don't worry about me, Samson. Thank you, Idril. You have no idea what this means to me. You're welcome, Samson. I'll talk to you later. I'm losing my mind. I finally caught up with the others outside of the classroom. Alaska was prodding Lily for answers to what just happened, but Lily wasn't talking. After a few moments of Alaska's unsuccessful efforts, she dropped it and we entered the classroom. Atali's boyfriend Brian was standing with his friend Jake, joking loudly in the middle of the room. I didn't really know Brian all that well, but he was known as the school bully who seemed like an odd fit for Atali. Then she was like, he'll be mine. It was hilarious. Oh, look at her. Oh, it's her. Hey, Alaska, done stalking for the day. I don't stalk anyone, and it's none of your business. I am, honestly, slowly losing my mind. So that Alexander guy has a girlfriend, huh? It was obvious he was egging Alaska on to get a reaction, but she didn't seem to make the connection, and I could see her getting irritated fast. Brian must have been around when Alaska was hiding behind the mailbox. How else would he know about what she said? Does he even know you exist? Do you really know anything about him? Go on, I dare you name one thing about him. It looks like Brian is trying to provoke her. She can handle it. Well, I do know he goes to college. He goes to college? Is that it? Is that it? Is that it? I'll show you. Is that it? Smack him. Alaska picked up the nearest desk and lifted it over her head in an instant rage. One-hit wonder, boy. My desk. Some people think Alaska's crazy, and Brian was just about to find out why. He had it coming. Alaska started chasing Brian around the room, desk in her hands. The students that were in the room moved out of the way to avoid getting caught in the massacre. After a few times around the room, Brian eventually tripped on one of the backpacks sitting next to the desks. Alaska stood over Brian, lifting the desk high, ready to swing, and... Miss Alaska. Is that a teacher? Everybody turned their heads to see Mrs. Reed enter the classroom. What do you think you were doing? Smacking his brains in. Ma'am, she was going to hit me with a desk. But Alaska, go to the principal's office. Yeah, go to the principal's office, Alaska. Nobody wants you here. Screw you. Alaska, office now. Mrs. Reed was not stupid, and she knew Brian's reputation. She probably knew that Alaska had been provoked. And Brian, if I hear another word from you, you're going there with her. The bell rang, and everyone found their seats. Mrs. Reed began her lesson. All right, class, please get out your literature books and turn to page 60. We will be starting Romeo and Juliet today. I pulled out my book and opened the page. Mrs. Reed was explaining why Shakespeare was so important. I listened as I slowly drifted off into thoughts. I glanced across the room at Vincent. He was following along and writing down notes. I couldn't help but let out a smile when I looked at him. He looked so handsome. I really wanted to ask him, what does that kiss mean? I had known Vincent for so long, and he was the first boy I ever had romantic feelings for. It was never really sure if Vincent liked me back. The kiss must have meant that he liked me, or maybe it was an accident after all. What if he was really just trying to reach for my pencil, and he didn't mean to kiss me? Maybe he thought he would hurt my feelings if he didn't continue to kiss. It was all so confusing. I liked to kiss, but did he? Are we in a relationship now, or was that just a one-time thing? It was my first kiss if we are together. It was my first kiss, and if we are together, was that our first date? I didn't even know if Vincent had kissed a girl before me. The teacher's voice interrupted my thoughts. She was summarizing the beginning of Romeo and Juliet before we jumped into reading the play as a class. And after the opening scene, Romeo confides with Benvolio that he loves Rosaline. However, unfortunately for Romeo, Rosaline does not love him back. Often with kids your age, you'll find yourself in a similar situation to what Romeo finds himself in now. I was beginning to worry about how close Rosaline and Romeo felt for Vincent and I. You can't choose who you love, kids. Sure, you can try to force yourself to love somebody that you don't, but I guarantee it's not going to work. Either they will be bitter because they don't think they're good enough for you, or you'll feel all high and mighty because you think you could do a lot better. Or maybe this is a lot like Samson and Lily's situation. Well, newsflash, dog. You can't do better than me. If Lucy at the coffee stand is only flirting with you to get your money, you're past your prime, and you're going to have to settle for boring old men. What? I am confused. I glanced around the room. Everyone was awkwardly looking at anything but the teacher. I don't know. So in the next scene of Romeo and Juliet, yada 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 yada. The class continued on as if nothing ever happened. My attention was unsteady, and I glanced over in Vincent's direction again and noticed that James was leaning forward, whispering something to him. I couldn't hear what they were saying from my seat across the room, but if you want to find out, because, man, this is totally not for me. Visual novel. That's the genre. I knew what it was. Visual novel. Oh, man. It's not that I don't like visual novels. It's like all visual novels are based upon the same teeny whiny drama kind of thing, which is not for me. If there's a visual novel, a sci-fi, or I don't know, if it includes, I mean, make a freaking Castlevania visual novel. But the thing with visual novels is that it all has to be about romantics. No, it doesn't. It's a novel. A novel can be about anything. Take any book. It can be about anything. Why do you have to romanticize everything? And it's not even good romantics. It's just a teeny whiny cheap one. The Twilight romantics. Yes, I'm getting pissed off. Anyways, if you want to see what the game, how the game will play, how it will end, what the story is, I mean, we're recording for almost half an hour, and what do we know? We know we are a girl that had her first kiss. One of her friends is a thought, and then the other one is crazy psychopath, and then we have one that doesn't want to say anything. That's the plot of the game. I'm done with it.